A second California earthquake in just 2 days is dominating the headlines. But for Jessica Gonzalez and her family, this is more than a news story.
But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, like, this is a little scary.
What was supposed to be a fun trip to Disneyland for this Tillamook family of 7 has turned into a headache and a frightening situation.
My one daughter's like, I just want to go home. Can we just go home? And we're not leaving till Tuesday, which is sort of sad because I don't want them, this is our big vacation and now it's, they have these thoughts like they just want to go home instead of enjoying everything down here.
They felt Thursday's quake in their hotel, but were stuck in traffic for Friday's. She says at first she thought it was her kids roughhousing in the back seat.
And then the car was, like bouncing and, rocking. And then we realized, and I looked at the other cars and they were all doing the same and realized it was another.
These earthquakes serve as a reminder of what we face here in the Pacific Northwest.
It's just being prepared because we never know when an earthquake is going to happen. That's a no warning emergency.
The time to get your family prepared is now, and a great resource to help get you started is the American Red Cross. They have guidebooks like this with step-by-step instructions to help you create a plan, and that includes an emergency kit.
Start by having enough food and water for everyone in your family for at least 3 days. We recommend getting to that 2 weeks ready place, but 3 days is a good place to start.
Jessica says she and her husband have talked about an emergency earthquake plan before, but after being caught in the shakes of both California quakes, she'll take even more steps to protect her family when she gets home.
It's definitely very real, and yeah, I will definitely be getting one together when we get back home.
That is, after the rides open back up at Disney.
We're sort of, crossing our fingers. We're going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Brittany Folkers, KGW News.
Yeah, you just heard for him. That timing is terrible. And by the way, if putting together an emergency kit for every single member of your family seems a bit overwhelming, the Red Cross suggests doing it incrementally. In other words, they say pick up a few items every time you go to the store. And here's some of their advice. First, they say make sure you have at least 1 gallon of water per person per day and enough food per person per day to last 2 weeks. Second, pack a first aid kit and include in that prescription medications. Third, include copies of important documents you'll need if you can't return home.